everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and today I'm going to show you how to turn a plastic plate into a wreath base. So I just picked up these supplies from the dollar store, and we're just going to apply some hot glue to the sign and secure it to our charger plate. So that's what these plates are known as. I just have a little leftover foam. I'm just going to cut maybe an inch. You really don't need much. So just first and foremost, instead of using hot glue, what I would recommend using is a cold glue, like E3000, I believe that's the name of it. And that'll just kind of keep it secure and really adhere to the plastic. Hot glue does an okay job, and if you kept this inside, you wouldn't have any issues. But as a whole, you want to make sure that this lasts as long as possible and doesn't kind of fall apart. But the hot glue does work surprisingly well, but I still encourage you to use a cold glue. I did find this Sam's Club ribbon, which matches the sign perfectly. So we're going to just do a very simple bow. Cut a length of tails, create a funky bow, which includes 1 loop and 2 tails per piece. And we're going to do that 3 times. So as you can see, the tails aren't the same length, and that doesn't matter at all. I actually encourage you to make them a little bit off, because it'll just add a nice texture to your wreath and keep it from looking too perfect. So here's our 3rd and final loop with our 2nd tail. We're going to snip that off, and to secure it, we're going to use a pipe cleaner. So take those tails, place them behind your bow, grab any old pipe cleaner. We do have these available at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Twist it tight, and you're good to go. But I do want to fluff and dovetail. So to dovetail, just fold in half like you saw there and cut from the middle out towards the outside edge for that added professional touch. And once you do that, you might be wondering, well, how are you going to work this into your styrofoam? All I did is I took the pipe cleaner, twisted it really tight, took my scissors, poked a little hole, took that pipe cleaner, dipped it in my glue skillet, and poked it in. It's as easy as that. I gave it a couple minutes to harden up, and then we can fluff. And to fluff, all I'm really doing is pulling those tails away from the sign. So whenever we have letters or words on our signs, I highly encourage you to prevent any of your floral material from covering them up, to the best of your ability, of course. That way you can fully see the sign and the print. So now we have some of these purple flowers, which are also from the dollar store. We're just going to take those, dip them in our skillet, and work them in. I forgot to mention that too. As I'm working in each stem, I am dipping it in that black tub that you see in the upper left-hand corner, which is my glue skillet. And you can find all of those links on our website. So what's Easter without Easter lilies? So I picked up this inexpensive bush from the dollar store again, and I'm just going to work them in. I think that one had 5 flowers, and I'm just spacing them around the perimeter. So unlike a wire form or a styrofoam form, having a little bit revealed here is totally fine. Those you have to cover up completely, whereas this one you don't. So now I'm just taking a pipe cleaner, twisting it secure, and what I'm doing on the back is I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue. Very temporary. For the back, I highly encourage you to use some cold glue. But this is the finished product. Thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to check out all of our social media channels under Nick's Seasonal Decor. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Bye everyone.